BRICS Africa channel at the IBT summit in Nasrec. We're here having a discussion with Mr. Molapisi, the Northwest MEC for Cooperative Governance, Human Settlements and Traditional Affairs. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, and thanks for having us.
You're welcome. In short words, what is the aim of this IBT summit?
Look, this is an important forum or session, if I may say, which is taking place for 2 days, which brings together government, industries, financials, researchers, academia, to come and really talk about the innovative building technologies. Is the first of its type taking place here in Nasrec and organized by the Department of Human Settlement of South Africa.
What is your role as the MEC or your entire department? And how will IBT help you in the delivery of adequate housing?
Look, I'm responsible for cooperative governance, human settlement, and traditional affairs. In particular, with human settlement area, we have block projects in the province for various reasons. Some of our projects that we want to unblock is as a result of the budget cuts that we have experienced. But also in the housing sector, we are operating in a rapidly changing environment. You know, you have the urban growth, you have disasters in the province. So some of the challenges are influenced or characterized by this. Now, what we need to know or what we need to do is to look into this new technology, bringing in the innovative in terms of construction of some of the houses that we are building, so that we don't only focus in your bricks and mortar, but we also look into other alternatives, what the market can offer there and all that. So we are hoping that having attended the summit, gaining from what the summit is providing, because one of the issues that we strongly believe in is that the summit is not a talk show. The summit is not a talk show, but it provides practical solutions. The last point is also the policy alignment. There need to be a policy alignment from all the provinces and national, so that we know which technologies to use and which not to use and all that. So we are very much hopeful that we will benefit out of this summit.
Okay, most communities in need of adequate housing also have challenge with affordability. In your own words, does the summit also hold solutions to that?
Look, you would have listened to the keynote address by the president.
Yes.
He keeps on referring that whilst we welcome this intervention, but for us to be able to implement whatever resolutions that we want to take, it must be affordable. We are bringing into place some of the people who are new in the market.
Yes.
And we are hoping that those who have been in the play, they will also make it possible for government and for our people to afford whatever that they are bringing. Yes. Otherwise, it would defeat the whole purpose or objective if we come up with such beautiful innovation, but yet we can't take it anywhere because of affordability.
We have a situation whereby over years, the quest to eradicate informal settlements around all 9 of our provinces, like informal settlements and mud houses, has proven to be a challenge. What solutions where the IBT can be applied to facilitate this movement?
Yeah. Look, if you walk around, you would see number of service providers who are providing different types of technologies and all that. In our program, we have what we call upgrading of the informal settlement. So you have an informal settlement, we upgrade it from phase 1 to phase 2. So in some instance, you then have to bring in the innovative technology, building material to address that. So it's one area that we are looking into as part of the intervention, and I hope would go a long way in addressing the issues of informal settlement in many of our areas.
With the archaic brick-and-mortar standards of building, there is a red tape regulatory compliance. Will the regulatory compliance for the IBT, will it be fast enough in order to have measure and signage? Because new technologies have a tendency to be destructive.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's what we are looking at as we listen to many people as they make their presentation. I think we are geared towards addressing that to ensure that at least there is also, we expedite the process. And like, I mean, I went to one area there, they were telling me that they can construct a house within 8 hours. Some of the construction that we are doing through your bricks and mortar, we are taking weeks, months, and all that. So there is really a niche market for this, and people who are offering this. I must say that it's quite attractive. The issue, like we were saying, is the issue of affordability, which I think for us to have access to all this, definitely it must be accessible. And definitely, if it is accessible, then why not? Why not take that route? Like we are saying, we want to also address issues of climate resilience and all that. So we need to look, as the country evolves with all the challenges that we are having, we need to look into these alternatives.
So it means, I will say, these innovative building technologies, they are a positive disruption.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
But let me be the devil here, as they call it, devil's advocate. What will prevent the IBT to be another summit, another talk show? Are there goalposts in place for fast-tracking implementation?
Look, what is important to clarify is that the IBT summit is not about replacing conventional buildings methods overnight. I think that is what is important. I think it's not about broadening government service delivery framework and all that. We are here for solutions. We must shift from experiment into implementation. That is what is important. So we can't be talking. You know, we are known as South Africa to be good in developing very good policies, but very poor in implementation of our policies. So whatever, and that is why I was talking about the issue of, I spoke about the clear national policy alignment, share accountability. Because once there is a policy alignment from national to the provinces and all that, then it gives you a green light in terms of how to implement this. So, but also the other thing that we must address is the issue of the budget. How do we make provision for the budget for the implementation of this? Because part of the challenges would be we would have talked, we would have accepted the model, but whether have we made provision in terms of budgeting. So once we have the budget, then those who are entrusted with the responsibility of implementing, they must just implement.
Mr. Molapisi, Northwest MEC for Cooperative Governance, Human Settlements, and Traditional Affairs. Thank you very much for your insights.
You are welcome.